Hello, my dear children. Myself, Mr. Pranay Vidyut, who is standing before you representing Masterminds Educational Institutions to start about the day before examination strategy with respect to the subject CMAD. I mean to tell cost and management audit. First of all, you might have already written your business and economic laws, like corporate and economic laws examination very well with respect to group 1 first subject in CMA final. And those people who are exclusively attempting group 2, it's like absolutely the first examination to you people. Of course, the easy subject, and very happily, easily you can score very good marks in this subject. So first let me tell you the blueprint, and then I'll be telling you which topics ought to be prepared most, like from which topics more marks will be covered and what should be your strategy in preparation. And for that purpose, let us analyze the blueprint first of all. Please spend at least 7 to 10 minutes time on this video. I'm absolutely sure you'll feel it is worth. And let me start. And question number 1 will be something like relating to MCQs. So I'm not touching that at all, because coming to MCQs, you have to read every MCQ from institute material and also MCQ booklet released by the institute. For everybody, these are the success sutras to get 100 out of 100 percentage in MCQs. I mean to tell like 30 out of 30. And now from question number 2, the descriptive part starts, and let me start. Blueprint. Coming to the first one, you will be getting the question from Introduction to Cost Audit for sure. And in Introduction to Cost Audit, you are also having Introduction to Cost Accounting Standards, like what are the advantages of cost accounting standards, what is the scope of cost accounting standards, like that. Even you can get a question either from that also. These two things actually covered as basics of cost audit by the institute material. We at Masterminds will be dealing these two as different topics, Introduction to Cost Audit and Introduction to Cost Accounting Standards. Whatever, from this topic you're going to get one damn sure 7 marks question. And another question in question number 2 is all about CRAR, cost records and audit rules, where you might get, mostly you'll get a practical question on rule 3, that's like 35 crores turnover, maintenance of cost records. If it is missed, rule 4, applicability of cost audit. I mean to tell rule number 3, applicability of cost records, and rule number 4, applicability of cost audit. Mostly you will be getting from either of these rules. If not, you might also get a theory question directly, like why these rules are introduced. You will be having such kind of questions, right? Or what are covered on that under that rules, what are excluded under that rules. So you will be getting a theory question or a practical question from CRAR. That's all about question number 2. And now starting about question number 3, and the two questions are, one from Introduction to Cost Audit. I mean to tell like cost auditor, that is like cost auditor professional ethics. You'll be having that chapter, right? Either from that chapter or Introduction to Cost Audit with respect to the cost auditor, qualifications and disqualifications of auditor, etc. and etc. You're going to get either from that or XBRL, preparation and filing of cost audit report through XBRL, or cost audit program or cost audit documentation. From these topics, you might get 2 questions. I mean like this Roman is dedicated to these chapters, and you're going to get 2 questions for sure. And there are some other institutes and some other faculty members who will be generally telling that leave these topics for choice. But actually, to tell you, these topics are super easy. Reading one chapter of internal audit or one concept of management audit is tougher when compared to all these chapters. So generally, we at Masterminds will be telling that prepare all these chapters, because all these chapters are super easy and easy scoring. For sure, you can get 14 marks very easily. And question number 4, outright damn sure 2 problems from cost accounting standards. And coming to the cost accounting standards also, we have given you the list. 99.99% you are going to get problems from cost accounting standards, and those are from CAS number 2, 4. 2 is capacity determination, 4 is cost of production, 6 employee cost, 7 is 6 is material cost, 7 is employee cost, 8 is utilities, 10 is all about direct expenses, 12 and 13 I mean total repairs and maintenance and cost of service service cost centers. So from any of these standards, you are going to get 2 problems for sure. If at all, in any rare case, any problem is missed from the cost accounting standard, he is going to ask you a theoretical kind of question relating to assignment or disclosures. So be careful, little bit, some sort of minute, 0.01% risky is there. So prima facie, it's highly recommended to write all these cost accounting standards. and after that go with the next set of cost accounting standards, whatever all the remaining you're having, those things. And highly recommended to prepare CAS 1 to CAS number 12 for sure. 13, 1 or 2 problems if you're having. Now moving on to the next thing, question number 5, you're going to get a problem from CRAR. Likewise, in cost records and audit rules, we are having problems like value addition, capital employed, net worth. So you're going to have all such things. And if your luck matters a lot, question number 5B, you can also get a problem relating to management audit, if I was not wrong, or something relating to profitability analysis, which is like even in CRAR profitability analysis concepts are there, even in management audit also profitability analysis concepts are there. You might get a problem from that if luck matters. Otherwise, most of the times question number A of question number 5A is dedicated to CRAR, a problem, and 5B is dedicated something to forensic audit. If any question is missed from forensic audit, you are going to get a question from AML, anti-money laundering. Even if these 2 questions were missed, then you're going to get a question from profitability analysis, but rare chances. Even if asked, he won't ask under this part at all. Very rare chances. And now, generally we tell to leave question number 6 and 7 as choice, but it doesn't mean that we are provoking all the students to go for a selective study. Absolutely not. Never do like that, because you're going to get one question which is totally unexpected. From the nook and corners of the study material, you're going to get one question which is actually a shock. Well, frankly speaking, you people can't write that. So such kind of questions will anyways have to be left for choice. So better don't go for selective study. But if at all things are worsening, then you can just leave these parts as choice, especially in your examination. Anyways, question number 6 here is like AML, anti-money laundering. If at all the question was missed, then you're going to get a question from forensic audit. And more chances to get a profitability analysis question at question number 6B. If not, you can also get any question from management audit. I mean to tell, like management reporting issues and analysis, you're having questions relating to costing, decision making, pricing strategies. You might get any kind of that questions. If not, you're going to get a question from management audit, either from basics of management audit or management reporting issues and analysis. And question number 7A is like information systems audit, of course, which is a part of management audit. If at all information systems audit is missed, you're going to get any other question from management audit. And question number 7B is also management audit, but you're going to get it from management audit from different functions. Management audit in different functions, different checklists will be there, or evaluation of corporate image. You can get any questions from either of these things. And question number 8. A is about internal audit and operational audit, which is super easy since you will be learning right from your CMA Intro 2. And question number 8 to be audit of different service organizations, super easy. Even though it is at CMA final level, it is easy for sure. So this is what your blueprint is all about. So basing on these things, we have actually given you a conclusion that what should be your preparation strategy. What were given with green must be given more importance. For sure, CAS, cost accounting standards, you're going to get 14 marks, and CRAR, you're going to get 14 marks. Intro to cost accounting standards, that is like basics of cost audit, 7 marks. And if you people are from masterminds, then whatever the portion we have covered under introduction to cost audit basics, you might get 14 marks from this chapter also, because deliberately we have covered some portions relating to cost auditor in this chapter, and also introduction to cost audit. We have separated the portion of advantages to cost accounting standards and scope of cost accounting standards. So if you are a student of masterminds, then from cost accounting standards, if luck matters, you might get 14 to 21 marks. And if you are a student of masterminds, from the portion what we have covered under introduction to cost audit chapter, you might get 7 to 14 marks. And those students who are generally following the institute material, cost accounting standards 14 marks, introduction to cost audit 7 marks. Of course, audit of different service organization, which is very easily you can score, you can get 7 marks from this. Internal audit, right from your CMA intro you are learning, which is like very easy chapter, you can get 7 marks. And forensic audit, anti-money laundering and information systems audit, you might get 14 to 21 marks here, but comparatively a bit tougher. And XBRL, cost auditor and cost audit program and cost audit documentation, damn sure you're going to get 7 marks for sure. And if your luck matters, you can even get up to 14 marks also. We generally recommend to take this management audit as choice, but to the most extent, don't go for selective study at any cost. And for your kind information, my dear children, damn sure what easily you can write is all about 30 marks you can comfortably get MCQs, and then 14 marks you can comfortably get from cost accounting standards, and CRAR 14 marks you can comfortably get. Here itself it is around 28 marks. And audit of different service organizations, 7 marks you can happily score, where the total attempting score is increased to 35. And in the worst case scenarios, even if you did not prepare well, you can attempt 35 marks from descriptive just with these 3 chapters. And on the other hand, 30 marks MCQs, you can comfortably attempt 65 marks without any prompt preparation in this subject. And if you are prepared promptly, introduction to cost accounting standards, you can happily go for one more 7 marks question. On internal audit, you can happily go for one more 7 marks question. And this is very small, like even though it appears at 4 chapters, XBRL, cost auditor, cost audit program and cost audit documentation. Frankly speaking, they are like very small chapters. Even all these 4 chapters put together lesser than internal audit. That's the beauty of those 4 chapters, and I'm sure you're going to get 7 marks from that. So just with a bit of more preparation, you can actually answer 7 threes, 21 more marks from 65, where your attempting score had increased to 86 marks with nominal preparation. And if you prepared more, you can write one more 14 marks, or even after leaving for choice. So fine, my dear children. All the best for your examinations. Hope you have to achieve heights in your life, and take care. Get ready for your exam.